So I know it's actually live right now, so I'm just gonna say this. Hi there. As you may notice, this live streaming is gonna be like transforming into a video that I'm gonna be making. I'm just gonna go over to this some basic stuff. Hi, if you don't know who I am, my name is GameMasterDream. I am gonna give you the whole full story truth about what has happened during the aftermath, or should I say, the conflict aftermath updates that I'm going to be going on throughout recently. And if anyone else who wants to see my stream going on, I'm actually going to go through this basis. And this is something I'm going to say, and this is actually something I'm going to do. So I know God of Thunder, he is here. I know he's here. He just jumped into the stream. So I I I'm just gonna say this. So I am gonna do the entire truth. I'm gonna do the full story of um how everything has turned out. So I'm gonna go over to the basis. So recently, a person named Yuchia also known as the revert name to as Cursed Morningstar or Cursed Ghost, whatever you want to prefer to call her. As you may know, she gave me the YouTube link to the person named Nick's Kidda YT, which is known as the new name Kitty Gimme Witch YT. We do recently found out that I fall for. So I'm gonna tell you the entire truth. The truth is that I fall for the person's trick to know, like, to be a lie. It wasn't my idea. Like, it wasn't my idea to um it wasn't my idea to believe this person. It wasn't my idea to believe the person named, like, the person named Sabrina or Thomas, whatever that person name is. And this is something that has been going on recently, that I've been going through this more and more and more in times, that anyone else who just come and see all these um, rumors. And as you know, as I know there's nobody there on stream, or if anybody who came into the stream, and I'm gonna give you some truth. The truth is, um, I went to believe that Thomas or Sabrina, whatever that person name is, um, make me believe that person. I was warned about this the entire time. I was warned by Ego, Dylan, Yuchia, Jay, Mousenish, Ming, and even the other person too. But the truth is, like, when I didn't believe their stories, when I believed the catfisher stories, it was all it was all my mistakes that I have done. It was all that my mistakes I have done throughout recently. And Dylan, the fact is that Dylan, he's live streaming right now. He's live streaming right now, playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is the game that that brought my attention to it. So, um, I know Dylan hide my name on his account for, like, any reasons. But as to what I am saying is true. And when Dylan told me, I don't care. When he told me, I don't care if he wants to say sorry. He burnt the bridge. Uh, he goes to say, I don't care what Game Master says. Uh, I burnt the bridge. I messed up. I effed up. It like he wants to tell he wants me to get over with, move on and take a hint. But the fact is that Dylan, I know this sounds really bad. I know this sounds really bad for me to say this, but I just want to let you know I'm not crying. All right? I'm not crying. And I'm trying my best to defend you, Dylan. I'm trying my best to defend you. And when you don't believe me, when you don't believe the whole story, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't believe me, when you don't forgive me, when you don't apologize to me, when you don't accept my apologies. This is what happens. I have to I have to do another live streaming and talk about you and talk about the entire truth that I've been trying to tell you. And in this state, you just said you don't even listen. You don't even listen, Game Master. Yes, I do. You don't know that, Dylan. I do. Because you haven't seen me. You haven't seen my face. That's why I've been trying to tell you that what I'm saying, what I'm telling you, Dylan, is true. I'm telling you the entire truth, Dylan. What I'm saying to you, I was fall for that trick. Not anymore. But all you do, you just now hate on me. I'm getting hate because of what you've done to me. I know I pissed you off, Dylan. I know I did. But it doesn't have to end this way. All you gotta do, Dylan, is just try to accept my apology. Then we can move on. I'm not your enemy, Dylan. I am not your enemy. What I'm saying here, Dylan, what I'm saying here, as a friend, Dylan, as a friend, I'm trying my best to move on. I am doing my best to move on. Not mentioning his name no more. That's what I'm gonna do. But instead, you keep on saying, take a hint. Take a hint. You burnt the bridge. Like, we don't have to talk about burning bridges and effing people up. Getting pissed off is not the right way, Dylan. It's not the right way. What I'm saying here, what I'm trying to say, Dylan, I'm trying my best. Trying my best to defend you. And then like if chat doesn't want to believe me, go look at my latest post. Go go look at my latest post that I sent over the community. If you don't believe me, look at it. Look at the post that I sent today. And Dylan, if you're here in my stream, please know this. What I'm trying to do is what best for me and to the whole family. I'm trying to show you love and support. I'm trying to show you love and support, Dylan. I will support you, Dylan. I will defend you. I will do my best. And if chat doesn't believe that, like every time when somebody comes into my stream, they just left repeatedly. That's because they don't want me to hear what I'm saying. But they don't have to. They don't have to hear every word I'm saying. But just please notice, Dylan, when people make mistakes like that, they forgive them. You got to do the same. You got to show me. You got to show me, Dylan. I'm trying my best here. That's all I've been wanting to do. And I'm sorry, Dylan, for everything. You and I may not be friends, Dylan. You and I are not may not be friends, but I'm trying to tell you this. I will be on your side no matter what. That was the promise. That is a promise I kept. Now that's Dylan's side of my own story that I'm telling him. I'm also gonna be dealing with another person too that has been banning me on Twitch 5 times in a row. We have two cases that I'm trying to do, which is Lord Breadfish and Wisting Cat. Um, I'm still gonna be working on Wisting Cat, trying to convince her to unban me, so that way I want to speak to her. And this time it's not about like privacy invading whatever. It's something different, and all these conflict that's been happening and going on recently. But we're gonna work on the cases on Wisting and Lord Bradfish. We are gonna be working on them. So if Wisting Cat is here on my stream, if she was here saying this, she'd be like, "Are you telling me the truth after you invading my privacy?" And I'm gonna say this: I am telling the truth because what I am telling the people, I've shown respectful. But when Lord Bradfish tells me, no, you don't, I have. I have respect to my teachers. I have respect to my friends. I have respect to everyone, even to my parents. I have shown them respect. You just didn't see it. What I'm trying to say here, Lord Bradfish and Wisting Cat, the way I'm saying this is true. I have changed. I've already forget about invading your privacy, Wisting. All you gotta do just unban me on Twitch so that way I can speak to you again. And this time it's something different. I want to do something different with you. This is something really important I want to make. It's all about gaming. It's all about other stuff. And Dylan, it's all about other stuff too. Same thing. But Dylan, we don't have to talk about this. We don't have to talk about Thomas. We don't have to. All you gotta do, you gave me no choice. You gave me no choice, Dylan. You just going to swoop off. So I know you hate me, Dylan. I know you do because I've seen it. I've been there. And another thing to affect, like to Wisting and Lord Bradfish, they all been targeting me to be like, oh, this person is a pedal. This person is this and that. I'm not being like that. It's just, it's just I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna give you one option. I'm gonna give you one option, Wisting. Either you unban me, all right? Either you unban me, and I'll give you a second option. Either you unban me on Twitch, or I will be on your stream every Friday. And if you say you cannot be on my stream, I can whenever I want. I've been on YouTube since 2024. I've been trying to get to know you, Wisting. I've been trying to get to know you. When I say, when I say, everything I say here is the entire truth. So I'm gonna give you two options, Westin. Either you unban me on Twitch on that Game Master Dream, Game Master VODs, Game Master POV, Rainmaster Nightmare, and that Dark Lucid Wolf. Either you unban me on those five accounts I made, or else I will send your link to the other person's stream. That is the only option. And the Lord Bradfish, I don't care what you do, but I'm not trying to be an enemy. I'm not being an enemy right here. I'm trying to be a friend. That's why I do support people. I'm gonna have to get going. Everything I say here is true. Dylan, Wisting, Lord Bradfish. I'm telling you the entire truth. And Ego, if you were here on my stream, please. I'm not going to be rude or anything. That's why I'm gonna decide it that I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Move on my life. Move on without anyone to support me. Maybe I'll try to move on without someone I love. And it's just nobody doesn't want to even talk to me. Nobody doesn't even want to talk to me or comment me on the chat. Nobody doesn't want that. Nobody doesn't want to even listen to me either. I feel hated. I feel being hated for what I have done. It's just like the me being the dark self, me being pulled into the darkness. But it doesn't have to end this way. And if there's someone else here in my chat, please answer me. I'm saying it in a polite way. I'm not being disrespectful, not being hated. I'm getting hated by people who just saying, oh, this person's been lying, this person's been doing this person's been doing that. I'm getting targeted. Like, why me? I've been on YouTube since 2024. And if you don't believe me, look at my YouTube page description and look what the time date I joined. It says it'll be saying January 14th, 2024. If you look at it, that's the time that I joined. I've been on YouTube for a year. Plus, I've been on YouTube for my life also. I do not want to bring this drama up. I do not want to bring this drama. I do not want to bring the entire drama. This is just, it's just like telling people, it's just like telling people, you're being selfish. I'm not. All I'm trying to do is getting people to know me. Getting people to know me. What I do for my life. And if nobody doesn't want to support me, should I quit? Should I even quit? Like, if Dylan doesn't want me on YouTube, I'll just quit. I'll just quit YouTube and never coming back. Is that what he wants? If he wants that, I'll do that. I might as well try my best. I need somebody to come talk to me. I'm getting left alone. I'm getting left alone in my chat. Nobody else want to even talk to me. And the fact that's like Wisting, Lord Bradfish, Dylan, they all know what I have done. They know what I have done. I'm just being left alone. So I'm gonna have to end this. But if you want me back, I'll do another live. Like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, 7:30. I don't know. It's just tomorrow. I'm gonna be taking a few breaks. I'm gonna be taking a few breaks on stream, and I don't know about Tuesday. Just please show love and support. I don't want Dylan to be my enemy. I don't want that. I do not want Wisting and Lord Bradfish to be the enemies too. It doesn't have to end this way. So I'm gonna be going, and I'll see you guys maybe when I post another live. And I'll see you guys. GameMasterDream out. I'll see you later, my Master Legend family. Good days.